everybody, thank you for watching my blog. It's been a very long time, and I appreciate you guys for sticking through with me. And thank you guys so much for reaching out to me privately and emailing me about my dad. He's doing a lot better now. He's on his way to recovery and rehabilitation at Tier, so thank you guys very much again. And on to our Primal 7. So I've jumped off the bandwagon for about 2 weeks now, but I've been on. I actually went on vacation last week and took the Primal 7 with me. Thoughts about that? It was actually fairly easy. This is the bag that it comes in, or that they gave me to travel with, and it comes in the box. And all I had to do was just take this apart and put it in the bag. So it's fairly easy. I was able to put it into my overnight bag and take it to wherever I needed to go. In the hotel, it was fairly easy for me to just set everything up. As long as you have a door, you're fine. The only issue that I had with it was the weight of it. And that might be a positive rather than a negative, but if you look at these handlebars, they're constructed very, very well. It's really sturdy, right? So that means it's added weight. The belt itself is fairly heavy, as well as the buckles. I mean, they were constructed to last a fairly long time, as well as this. So all of that material adds weight. So that was the only issue that I had carrying it with me. I was just thinking, my goodness, it adds so many more pounds to my luggage. But other than that, it's fairly positive. So on to our first exercise, which is our overhead pull. Okay, so on to our pull-up. So, I've really debated back and forth on whether or not I should just buy one of those pull-up bars to put this onto, because there's two ways that you can use it. You can either hook this onto a pull-up bar, or you can put this over your door. I'm going to stick with this for now, and I might later on during my exercise decide to buy a pull-up bar and use that. It might give me a different exercise. I don't know. I'm still thinking about that. Maybe you guys can email me and let me know if you would prefer to see a different variation of this. Just let me know. So this is the pull-up. I'm deciding to, I tried this the last time. Rather than just, doing an Indian sit, I'm just going to squat and pull up. I did email them, Primal 7 people, and ask them for tips, because I just don't feel like I'm getting that much of a workout in 15 minutes as I want to. Meaning that I don't feel like I'm extremely tired afterwards, or I feel any muscle growth, which isn't the key, of course, but it's more of a strengthening aspect. And anyway, so the Primal 7 people told me that I really want to focus on the exercise itself and not the repetition, but just focus on the action itself. So I'm pulling up. I'm just engaging my muscles and going back down. That's 5. 6. 7. My dogs are driving me crazy. 8. 9. Okay, so I did 10 reps with about 3 seconds in between. Thoughts on that so far? I definitely do feel my muscles being more engaged, but then again, it may be because I haven't done anything in 2 weeks, meaning I haven't played tennis, I haven't worked out, I haven't done anything. So, but so far, the first exercise feels really nice. Let's move on to our second exercise. All right, so for our next exercise, we are going to do the squats. I do a variation of the squats. If you guys have watched my past videos, I actually add a therapeutic band, or a strengthening band around my ankles, just because I have to engage my hip muscles somehow. I'm really weak in my hip muscles and my glutes, so when I walk, everything kind of caves in, and I walk and my pelvis shifts. So that's one of the reasons why I'm in physical therapy. It causes so much pain for me, and running really exacerbates the feeling, and playing tennis and everything. So I've been in physical therapy for almost a year now, just trying to strengthen my core, and I'm actually pretty lazy at it. So I mean, I could have done a much better job if I actually did my exercises every day. Not the Primal 7 exercises, but if I actually did, you know, leg lifts, lunges, squats, like they ask you to every day, but I don't because I'm lazy. But and they're pretty difficult for me. So hence the Primal 7. I mean, I used to do TRX. I made my own TRX, actually, my own suspension straps, and I enjoyed doing that. But it was really difficult for me to do after a while, just because of my back issues and my hip issues. I was kind of deterred away from that, and that's where I found Primal 7, if you guys remembered. They were demoing it in my physical therapy place, and I thought it was so neat, and I wanted to try it at home and actually blog about it. So, anyway, enough about me rambling on. Let's go ahead and start with the exercise. I'm going to put my band around my ankles. That background noise are my dogs. They go crazy. I don't know why. So, all right, let's get up. You won't be able to see my face, but I'm sure you guys will survive for the next 3 minutes. All right, so with this, you want to make sure that you push the band right below your arm. I'm going to tuck my shirt into my pants so I don't show anything inappropriate on YouTube. All right, so let's start. You just want to lean as far back as possible and just squat down, pretending that you're sitting in a chair, and go up slowly, squeezing your glutes as hard as you can as you go up. Excuse me, I'm having wardrobe malfunctions here. All right. So here's a variation where you can lift your arms up. I don't know if you can see this very well, but if you lift your arms up, it gives you a deeper squat. I'm just checking out to make sure that my toes are pointed forward. And I recommend that you guys actually use a band around your ankles. It makes you engage your muscles, these hip muscles even more, while you're doing your exercises. And that's a wonderful thing. You get 2 things done for the price of 1. All right, let me just double check. So you can, I mean, if you really want to work this out, you can just sit here for a little bit and then go up. So just squat down, pushing back, pretend that you're sitting in a chair, and then just go up. Oh yeah, I feel that. That's a burn. And if you guys remember, I think I just said this before, but if I didn't, I hate squats, and I hate to do lunges. And guess what? They're both on here. But I enjoy, for the most part, doing these squats with the Primal 7. I don't know if it's a mental thing where the bands help me, but it's actually fun for the most part. Okay, I'm just going to do 2 more. The lunges, however, I struggle with still. I'm panting now. The main thing I think with this is you want to lean back as much as you can. Use the band to its best, to its fullest capacity, and then go up. All right. Ugh. Okay, so we're gonna go right into the lunges and use flash. I don't know if you can see me. Let me bend down. I hate this. This is my least favorite exercise of the Primal 7 series. And it's really because of me. I don't do it very well. I'm still really weak. So when you see me do this, I struggle a lot. And it's just because I'm weak. There's nothing much more. It's not about the system. It's just I'm a weak person in the fact that I can't do the lunge correctly. And that's the whole point of doing this exercise, right? Is to be able to get stronger. Similar to what you do with your squat, you want to go ahead and place the band behind your arms, your armpit, and you just want to lunge back. Okay, and you use these arms and you pull forward. So lunge back, pull forward. I mean, I don't know if you can notice I'm like wobbling everywhere. But this is apparently one of the best exercises that you can do for your glutes and your hamstrings and your quads. I'm using this to pull. So what will I do differently in my next video? I will definitely shorten this ring and not make this mistake again. I just feel like I'm like CeeLo Green right now. My arms are literally right next to my side, truncated down. Okay, we'll do a couple more, and then we'll switch. Okay? All right. So the good thing about this band is that I'm not going to fall over like I usually do. But I'm also leaning to the side. All right, this is not going to work out. Okay, I'm going to let this go actually. All right, maybe not. So as you can see, this is real life. I'm not going to cut this out just because it's not pretty. This is how I'm struggling. Okay, there we go. And this is real life. I'm leaning towards my left a lot using the band just because I'm not very strong in this. Maybe I should just engage my core. Would that help? There we go. There we go. I'm going to do 2 more because I feel like my leg is about to fall off. 2. Okay. So I finished this. And let's move on to our next exercise. Okay, everyone, so the next exercise is the running in place. Remember that? You can place it along anywhere you really want to, along your lower pelvis, or if you want to put it right in your abdomen area. I'm just going to let the band tell me where it wants to go. Okay, let's use this. Now, the main thing to remember with this is that you just want to really lean into the band and pretend you're running on sand. Okay, just really, really go at it. Trust the band. You're not going to fall. And if you remember, we want to run with our arms swinging as though it were coming from our pocket to our ears and back, right? So just really exaggerate your movements to get the best workout here. All right, let's see if this is going to work. Trust in the band. All right. So you're just going to run in place. Up and down, up and down. And I try to make it into a game. If you remember the last time, I just loved this because it was just like you're doing your best you can. It feels like it's just pushing you back. So, or you can just kind of like march in place if you want to, as far as you can. If you want a more cardio workout or cardiac workout, aerobic workout, you can just run in place. If you want to really just focus on all of your muscle groups and push down and push in and be very methodical, you can just walk in place. Same motions, different outcomes. Both very good. All right, so we're done with that. And then we're going to do our last, but my favorite exercise is the bend in place. Maybe pull this down a little bit. Okay. This you just want to place in your lower pelvis. Make sure your legs are nice, shoulder width apart. And we're just going to bend down. I love this exercise. Why? Because I feel like I get a whole body stretch with it. And I really have to use my my muscles, my core muscles, even my leg muscles, because I don't know. I mean, I feel like the band is tricking your body into thinking it's falling. So it's trying to squeeze everything to not fall. And then when you come up, you have to engage your core muscles to come up. So I'm taking my time just because I want to feel that nice stretch all along my hamstrings where it's really, really tight. And when I come up, I'm just squeezing everything to come up to protect my lower back. And this is just awesome. You can't tell in the video, but my entire body is kind of shaking right now as I go down. I mean, this is a hard one to do. Don't think it's just bending up and down. I mean, you're really using everything. All right. We're done. So I'm done with my Primal 7 workout for today. 15 minutes to get nice and fit. Fit not meaning where I'll have ripped abs everywhere. I really want to strengthen my core. What are my thoughts? What do I think so far about this program and about this system? I really do enjoy it. I love it. I definitely have to be more consistent. I had a lapse because of family emergency, so that kind of brought me off the bandwagon. But so far, I mean, it's a great workout. I mean, I feel stronger. I mean, anything that can help me move, anything that'll help me engage my muscles is a good thing, especially with this. What I love so far about the Primal 7 is this band, and that's their claim to fame. This, I believe, helps everyone. I mean, when I was first talking to the people, I really thought about my mom, who is, 5'2", 145 pounds. So she's quite heavy right now. She used to be super, super thin, but it's kind of made her not want to work out. And I thought of her, and she actually tried it one day, and she was trying to mimic my moves, and it's really cute to watch. And the great thing is that she didn't hurt herself. That was my main thing, because she's a senior citizen now. So some of the negatives, again, I wouldn't really say that this is a negative. I would say it's on me. I'm not strong enough to do some of the exercises, and it really does frustrate me, especially the lunge portion. I'm still contemplating whether I want to buy a pull-up bar, because I think you can get a totally different exercise if you use a pull-up bar, meaning that I could actually do, push-ups off the ground with my legs, on the band. I'm thinking of all these different exercises that I could do. I could probably do more core exercises if I utilize a pull-up bar. So that's something I'm still trying to debate whether or not I should just buy one and then continue the rest of my workouts with that. So you guys, please let me know. Email me, message me, whatever you'd like, and tell me whether or not you want to see a pull-up bar used with this or not. And another negative, which this is a negative for me, big time negative, is that it's so heavy to travel with. I mean, it's very portable, plus, but it's freaking heavy. And that, I mean, another, I guess you can say a positive spin if you want to throw it that way, it's that the materials are really well crafted, and they're nice, they're good materials, so it's going to last you a long time, but it's just freaking heavy to take on a plane to travel with. So actually, that's a deterrent, in my opinion. But those people who are fanatics about working out, I mean, this may be an option for you, and that it doesn't bother you at all. So please stand by and watch my tomorrow's video. I will talk to you guys later. Thanks.